So on this channel, the entire 2022 has been all about leveling up our personal finances. We've talked about pretty much building emergency funds, sinking funds, understanding budgeting, increasing our sources of income so that we can beat inflation and really overcome personal finance deficits. And so I thought that it would be really, really awesome to discuss some ideas that you can implement, very, very practical ones, to increase your sources of income. We said multiple sources of income is the new self-care, guys. So in today's Finance Friday episode, I want to take you through 5 legit online businesses that you can start and run so that you can make your personal finance experience really, really better next year, because you will have additional streams of income. Also, happy December. I'm really happy to have you guys here on another episode of Finance Friday. My name is Coach Susan. Let's get into it. Online business idea is what I do: coaching and training. It is a very viable and a very lucrative online business idea today in 2022 as we speak. Why is that the case? You see, it's very easy for you to become a coach or a trainer. You just have to figure out the most profitable problem that you can solve with either a skill you have or something you're really, really passionate about that you do so well. I've shared my story here before. I used to work in investments. I was employed as an investment analyst. I was, my background in school, actually, I've done Bachelor of Economics and Finance, investment analysis. And so, like, ideally, I would be the girl behind the laptop, tapping the numbers. And I did that for a while. However, I've always been gifted in terms of like, people skills, being a confident orator, being able to convince people to really take up something. Like, I'm a good teacher and trainer naturally. So when I lost my job and I was trying to figure out, okay, what else can I do for income, I realized that I can combine my personal finance skills, which most of it is from personal experience and what I've learned in school and having worked in an investment company and seeing how investments work. And then now my gift of being able to communicate data and facts accurately as well as confidently. That is one of the ways I was able to come up with coaching as a hustle, which started as a side hustle and now is my main hustle. And so you could look at what it is that you're really good at. There are people who are doing weight loss coaching, people who are actually fitness coaches. They're training on workouts, career coaching, life and relationship coaching, rather cooking, skills. If you have a skill in finance, social media, if you're good at TikTok, you could literally coach and train people on how best to create content that converts on there. So what am I saying? The very first business idea that is very, very lucrative right now in 2022 is online coaching and training. And this is one thing I love to tell people whenever the imposter syndrome comes up, because it's a very, very regular reason why people don't feel confident enough to start coaching and training businesses. As long as I know something you don't know, and as long as I can do it well, and as long as I have a proven track record of being successful at that thing, I can charge you for it. So if you're really, really good at something, you're a natural at cooking, whether that's photography, you could always start an online coaching business as a side hustle. And take it from me, guys, it's a very lucrative business. It could get you to 6 figures, okay? So that's the first online business idea. The second online business idea that I think you should consider is virtual assistant jobs. Guys, everyone is slowly transitioning to online businesses. So we have coaches like myself, trainers, online business owners, and the digital economy is becoming a thing now. And because of that, these are individuals. Most people who are doing these things are solopreneurs. So they're doing it by themselves. Maybe you start a business, and that's ideally also how I started. But right now, I do actually have a virtual assistant who helps me with email management, DMs management on my social media platform, platform, and just organizing administrative roles. So virtual assistant roles are very, very, very available, and every busy CEO, business owner, artist, creative at a point in their business, as the business is growing and expanding, will definitely need someone to help them with the back end of their business. So if you do actually have such skills and you have a desire, and this is also something you just need a laptop and a good internet and very good organizational and follow-up skills, and curate a portfolio that will actually get you sold as a virtual assistant. So that is actually a very lucrative business. And I want to just quickly mention some of the online websites or platforms that you can look into to get, or to rather look for virtual assistant jobs. So we have virtual assistant forums, we have Fancy Hands for beginners, we have Upwork, of course, we have Time, etc., People Per Hour, Indeed, and also LinkedIn. So that is one of the places that you can actually get virtual assistant jobs. The third legit online business that you can get into is actually language tutoring. The first time I heard of this was from a personal friend. I was like, wait, what? You're teaching English online to who exactly? So you see, if you're in an English speaking country, you wouldn't realize that there are so many other avenues or markets of people who need to be taught English, or even just Kiswahili, or any other language for that matter, from French to Italian, whatever it is. So English tutoring or language tutoring online is a very viable business, and people are actually earning from it as a side hustle. Some of the platforms that you can get are Verbling, Preply, we have Combly, we have Wisent, and then we have Tutor. So in case you are interested in being an online language tutor as a side hustle, you can start by checking out those apps or those platforms, and you should ideally be able to start learning how people are doing it, what are the opportunities that are available there. The fourth online legit side hustle that you can try is actually freelance writing, or writing in general. This is also a very lucrative online business opportunity right now. And remember, we are saying that this could be a main hustle or a side hustle. It could start as a side hustle, and as you build your portfolio, as you build your presence online, then you're able to actually convert that into a full-time hustle with even people who are working under you. So what are some of the online writing jobs that you can do? CV and resume writing. Gone are the days where we assumed that we know everything an interviewer wants to see, or a recruiter wants to see on our CVs. So we already have so many career coaches online, even here in Kenya on Instagram, the likes of Coach Joanne. You know, we have so many people. It is actually something that is very, very helpful, because every new entrant into the job market requires some type of help, and you can definitely like structure it to, you know, fit different tiers. Just entry level, maybe candidates, someone who's looking to transition to another job, or someone who's looking to transition into another industry. CV and resume writing is something that can earn you some extra money. We also have proposal and grant writing. In an age where there's, you know, VCs happening, grants, and there are startups that are growing, I have personally found myself looking for someone to help me with proposal and grant writing. You can't be gifted in everything. I'm not one of the very best proposal or grant writers, but I've been able to work with people who are very, very good. And from what I understand, most of these people actually charge on commission basis. So I want you to assume someone who's probably going to get funding of a couple of millions, and you did the grant for them or the proposal for them, and you're paid on commission basis. You're making bank. You're really making bank. So if you're really good at writing, don't underestimate that. You could also do freelance writing. We have Upwork, we have Fiverr, and especially Upwork and Fiverr are two very good platforms for starting to build an online writing portfolio. And you know, eventually the hope is that as you grow, as you learn, as you just deliver one gig excellently to another, then you're able to interact with direct clients, and you can build a portfolio big enough to even need employees under you who can help you even be able to handle the workload. So Fiverr and Upwork are really, really amazing to get freelance writing jobs. And then, of course, under writing, we also have niche writing or authority writing on things like blogs. Guys, if you're really, really good with skincare, you could start a whole blog about skincare, travel, personal finance like myself, nutrition. You could be a doctor and have like a side gig where you talk about, like, of course, things you're allowed to blog about. If you're in tech, the same thing. If you're in finance, the same thing. So niche writing or authority writing is something that works really, really well once you've established yourself as a thought leader in that particular area. And guys, you don't have to be awesome to start. You just have to start first, okay? Then you can grow to become awesome in that thing that you're doing. So it's very, very important for you to understand that if you're good at one thing, a particular authority, like a particular niche subject, you can start blogging about that. Now, how does that make you money? That will make you money when you start getting advertising happening on that blog, because platforms like AdSense, of course, when you're starting out, may not pay you the highest amount of money, but as you grow your online presence, as you grow your digital presence, and you have a lot of traffic coming onto your blog, definitely you can grow your revenue in that sense. I know a lot of international bloggers who are making a lot of money because of blogging, because of working with brands and collaborating with them, so that they can actually maybe bring awareness around their product or their service, and they use their blog websites to advertise the same. So writing is very, very lucrative as an online and legit business idea. Finally, number 5, and this is really, really exciting for me because I've also done this: content creation on Instagram and YouTube. I know we have to unlearn the old ways of making money, but guys, the way we make money has changed so much. Nowadays, by building a powerful personal brand and identifying your niche, like what exactly would you want to be known for, and then narrowing down to your target market, who would you like your content to appeal to, you could literally make money with a powerful online presence. Your brand as a person, like Susan Wanjiko today is a brand, and I've made so much money just because of the brand that I have built and the brand that I have created, because what that does is that it establishes you as an authority in that particular niche that you've selected. And that's when if you have YouTube, for instance, as long as you have enough people watching your videos, sharing your videos, you're building a community, you're earning a little bit from AdSense. If you get brands that align with your message and what you're trying to really foster with your brand, then you could also earn from that. Guys, it is an actual and legit online business hustle. Just Joy Candy is a good example. Wabosha Maxine is a good example. Other people like Gary V, Ramit Sethi, Caroline Motuko, those are guys who got personal branding right. And not just personal branding on paper, but personal branding on their Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. And that is a money maker, guys. So if you're philanthropic, or rather, sorry, if you're charismatic, even if you're philanthropic, I mean, if you actually can pull masses, either because of your personality, your message, just how well you can communicate, having a powerful, well-curated online personal brand, of course, one that is authentic and sustainable. And remember the 3 things we've said. What is your message? What is the brand about? Who is your target market? And what is your niche? What would you like to be known for? If you can actually work around that, that's something that can make you money. And after that, and this is what makes social media content creation very, very powerful, because it gets you seen. It gets you known. And once you have a powerful online presence, you can literally monetize anything that you want, whether that is selling books, clothes, having an online thrift shop, whatever it is, because we know you, we've interacted with you, we trust your brand, then we can buy whatever product or service that you choose to sell. So for me, that has worked like a really good shortcut, because I started doing free online videos on my Instagram and now on my YouTube. And now whenever I sell like a digital product or a class or a master class, I actually have people coming into my class and I'm making bank, because I have established an authentic online personal brand online. All right. And so those are the 5 ideas. So we have coaching and training, we have virtual assistant jobs, we have language tutoring, writing, and content creation on social media as the 5 legit online businesses that you can venture into. I'm very, very curious to hear if you're here and you're running any online legit business and you'd like to share with us. Please drop it in the comment section down below. In case you have any questions about these hustles, please ensure that you also drop your questions or your comments in the comments box below. I really hope that this short video was helpful and it has juggled your mind around some of the things that you can look at to help you make additional income. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of